2020 Tantra on Amazon. Chop the beard so y'all can see just how young I look and the real face here. So, respecting the process, appreciating the process. You know that you get what you give, and you know if you're lying, you can't trust anything. It's impossible to trust anything if you've been lying. So, it's just the reality of the duality. That's it. It's that simple. It's just you begin to distrust the process because of what you've been giving or lack thereof, because you're actually holding by lying. Lying is just omissions, typically, because you can't lie. The truth is always, it's just like holding a beach ball underwater. It has to surface. So lying is just trying to steal second base with your foot on first, just not totally giving, withholding at some level. It always stems from the breathing, not fully exhaling, because you're holding on to something, some sort of trauma. So thus you don't fully inhale, and then you don't fully receive life, and then life continues to make you feel as though that you're on the outside of it, because you make yourself that. You make yourself separate when you do that, when you don't align yourself with the control. You're trying to control, so you lose control. Those who have power over others can't empower themselves. So while you're trying to control other things and things external to you, you lose control of yourself. You align with control. It's not about trying to force anything. Force is the opposite of creation, really. In a lot of ways, force is typically destruction, in a sense. But in an overall view, we're looking at it in an overall view as far as like destruction. I know destruction is necessary. I'm not saying that destruction is not necessary. It's part of the creative process. But I'm just saying, as far as not allowing things to happen, it's a destructive cycle that it will continue to happen. If you don't allow things to flow through you, then life just has to crush you. And then you continually go through this process of being crushed, and then you gravitate towards people that crush you, and you like things that hurt you, and you gravitate toward, you put yourself in position to continue to be hurt, because you've aligned with control in that way, instead of aligning with control in another way. You've aligned with the will of the beast, and the beast will always get itself worked up so it can stay having an identity, so you can continue to feed it into its identity, to feed into the body, or the idea of the body, and boundary, because the body, if you identify with it, then you have to identify with skin, and it has everything to do with your cellular agreement, man. Really, like, if your body's if it's in agreement with the Tao, if it's in alignment with creation, then the cells are in agreement with life. So then there's no barrier between your cells and life itself. You become a mist in a limitless ocean, in a sense. So the more you would feed into the idea of a body and being separate from the body of life as a whole, the more you experience destruction, as far as ignorant destruction, as far as destruction, because that's all, really that's what separation is, again, is ignorance. And then ignorance is just ignoring. It's just ignoring your own power to the point where it destroys you externally. That's pretty much it. Just throwing your energy and your potential into the wind, ignoring it to the point where now you're being pushed by your will externally. So that's that, man. It's a cool little rant. If you guys want to fast with me in Kings Canyon, let me know. The info's in the description. 2020 Tantra on Amazon. And yeah, let's stay immortal. Let's stay 20 years old forever, or really no age limit. Just fully developed and fully aware, fully everything, just fully, fully, man. So yeah, ROYALT512 at yahoo.com. Info in the description. You can fast with me in Kings Canyon, California. We can consult the books if you want the PDFs. If you just don't feel like doing the back and forth with me, and you just want to, get right to the point, then the books are great for that. You can get them in paperback on Amazon by searching Arba Vegan or 2020 Tantra. Again, thank you for your time, and yeah.